It'll be Mugi with this Wisp. They've got SCCC on the Kunkka. They still need an offlaner for this team, and we'll see what they want to go to.
5 seconds remaining. Newbee's turn to ban.
Ban out the Pugna. We'll see what the final ban is here for Newbee, as they need a mid for EHOME against this Kunkka. We'll see what they want to go for.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
They don't have the OD available, as it was banned out. The Kunkka picked up, so that's control there. We'll see if maybe they go to the DK here for Ego. Or for ASD. Sometimes they switch their positions, but ASD is the mid. They'll switch it like once or twice every so often. Nothing too crazy.
Newbee's turn to pick.
I'll ban the Monkey King. Final pick here for Newbee. We'll see what they go for in the off lane.
10 seconds remaining.
As Tide's here for EHOME.
5 seconds remaining.
Just trying to think what they usually like. I'm also blanking out here on what they should put in the offlane. Tiny would have been good. Beastmaster was fine. Centaur fine as well. But those were all banned. And they go to the Enigma. I don't know about this Enigma. I feel like... well, not a lot to disrupt on the Enigma at the moment. We could see him go Blink BKB build or utility build. We'll get more of a feeling for that. They still need a mid laner here for EHOME.
5 seconds
At
remaining.
least you're hoping for something that can slow down this Enigma. I still like the Puck. I think the team fight control it brings with the Dream Coil is quite nice. So I definitely say Puck or DK. At least my two, in opinion. They've still got about a minute to think about this, as it should be Faith Beyond on the Tide. And they've got ASD mid. Ego will be on the Troll. Tian Ming on the Shadow Shaman with Innocence here on the Undying. And their final pick, mid. Let's see. With the Troll, with the Shadow Shaman, with the Tide and the Undying. Well, we'll see what the lanes are here for EHOME. Might be Shadow Shaman with the Troll and Undying with the Tide. And
Choose your heroes.
they go Magnus. Okay. Yeah, you could throw Magnus mid. Give the Empower here to the Troll. Faith Beyond in the offlane. Wexy will be in on that Enigma. Banana on the Rubik. Faith on the Wisp. No Arcana here for Banana. Definitely liking what EHOME's bringing to the table now with the Magnus as well as the Troll, but it depends how they team fight against Newbee, who are ready here with the boat, the Black Hole, the rotations from Mugi and Faith, Call Down, Rocket Barrage, the damage that's going to be there once Faith hits level 15 as well. Newbee just trying to rebound now that they've gotten rid of this trial player and gone back to Mugi. Still can't time though. I'm trying though, guys. Definitely trying. So let's see. It will be TMing, at least for now, with the Tide Hunter, and then they'll throw Troll up top with the Undying. And then for the side of Newbee in this game one, they've got Mugi here, of course, with Faith. Off lane will be Wixie, and then mid will be SCCC on the Kunkka. We'll see if they go tri-lane here with Banana coming over towards bottom. As Wixie should lead this lane a little bit, as long as he doesn't die, especially with the demonic conversion, where you're taking away a creep from the side of EHOME, so the experience won't be as great for Ego. But we'll see how careful he has to be against this Troll as well as the Undying. There's not really much, I'd say, in terms of them trying to get a kill on a Wixie unless there's a rotation.
30 seconds to battle.
You don't have the sand.
Yes, this will do just fine. Unfortunately,
My prayers are answered.
life. Come back and die.
Shadow Shaman here with the Tide. We can see a couple of kills for EHOME over bottom. With what we've been seeing from Tides as well as Faith Beyond, who's a really good offlaner, I wouldn't be too surprised. Ether Shot comes out early. Anchor Smash is here for Faith Beyond. Will not pick up the bounty room, but a lot of damage done here onto Faith immediately. He's got 4 tangos as well as a salve with the Fairy Fire. And then over mid, ASD on the Magnus. He's gone level 1 in the Empower. He'll be up against SCCC on the Kunkka. We'll see how that goes for him. Already Rubik taking a little bit of damage over here. Top, Banana going into the Fade Bolt level 1. Wexy into the Demonic Conversion. Y just throwing these decays out. So all he's going to be looking for is these decays. We'll see if he holds the mangoes. Usually you use the mangoes, and then when you're out of mana and health, or well, out of mana, low health, or not even low health, you just want the mana, you kill yourself to the tier 2 tower here. We'll have to see if that's the game plan. As Banana just trying to help out Wexy here early. Y's got this awesome gem on the Undying. Where is it at? It's usually an autograph piece. There it is. Trail of the Burning Doom. It's actually on his tombstone. So he's constantly got this burning, like, aura around him. These burning particles, as the signed item is on the tombstone, and it's there. It's a glitched item that the Chinese players do have quite a bit. You'll know FYs is the most popular one that I think people know. It's the Blurred Hallucination, or the Bleak Hallucination is what the name of it is. And it's where it gives him that ghosty double up. So you guys might be used to seeing that. Wow. Under the tier 1 tower at the moment. Fixing the title real quick. Those mangoes are popped. They'll drop the tombstone. Wexy's gonna be in a lot of trouble. They'll try to take the tombstone. Decay comes out, but the Perverse Blood is there for Innocent. So they take the tombstone, but they're not able to get away from Ego as well as the Undying with the Decays coming in. Innocence gets the kill. It's first blood here for EHOME, who have definitely been performing way better than Newbee. They played over in the Sonya New Stars, where they ended up losing, I believe, to MGB, which is the other roster here for Newbee. I believe Newbee has, how many active rosters at the moment? 4, I believe. Main Newbee roster, Newbee Buff, Newbee Young, Newbee MGB. And they have 2 inactive rosters with Newbee Boss and Newbee Miracle. Magnus going under the tier 1. Looking over at the Kunkka for a moment. Finally, the Kunkka will hit level 4. Mugi, he's doing okay at 13-1, but the Tide at 15-0. Faith Beyond doing a really good job at the moment. Tianming, homing missile, rocket barrage. Faith Beyond comes in. The damage is out right now on the Shadow Shaman. It won't be enough. He's able to sneak his way out. And there it is, out of mana to the tier 2. Undying will off himself. I'm still unsure about whether SCCC's contract is going to be saved by Newbee. I've had thoughts, at least in my head, that he should go over to Aster if, and only if, Love You Love Me doesn't perform well for them at this LAN. If Love You Love Me is able to perform at the LAN, then I think there's no reason to change, and they should have faith on Team Aster. Ego doing well at 25-5 for the moment. It's a 1,000 net worth lead for EHOME, and they are really farming quite well in all these lanes. Top 3 of the 4 CS is all on the side of EHOME. ASD is going to be the lowest one of the 3, as he's one last hit behind this Kunkka. And there we go, homing missile. Tianming able to stop that, but the rocket barrage coming through. He'll throw the shackle for a moment onto Faith, but he knows he's dead. So Tianming is going to eat the dust here, and will be 2-1 for the side of Newbee, but I believe one of those kills is just the Undying going under the tier 2 tower. Looking over mid, Tianming immediately getting hit by the torrent when he was shackling up this Kunkka. Might have just been timing there. I know they pinged out a ward spot for a moment. Looking really good for Ego up against YC. And Malphus coming through with the Eidolons hitting away. YC, he's trying to do what he can at 14-11. It hasn't exactly been the best lane for him, as the pressure has come out from Innocence quite a bit. He's got the Soul Ring now. But yeah, again, it's just great farm coming out, at least for now, from EHOME. Over mid, Kunkka was falling behind a little bit from ASD. They're both hitting level 6 at the same time. Magnus not going into the RP, as he's got one skill point saved up so far. Let's see, is he gonna take something? Might be waiting on it too if an opportunity arises, or if he gets to level 7 first. Might hold it possibly for an RP if they want to hold down the Kunkka once again. I'd love to get a cosmetic like this. Specifically one for Ancient Apparition, but I think the bug's not available in the game anymore. Missile, as well as the telekinesis coming out, as Bananas made the rotation over bottom. Faith Beyond, not level 6 yet. He's halfway to 6, but Tianming gets the Hex through onto the Gyrocopter. Again, they really don't have the damage at the moment, but Innocence coming through as C makes his way over. They'll throw the motor to Faith Beyond. Newbee, Faith, Banana all join him in trying to get this kill onto this Tidehunter, but he's so tanky, and ooh, no, never mind. Tidebringer comes out, and now with the Rocket Barrage, they'll get the kill. They look over at Innocence now, and this is probably 3. Homie Missile donks him, and Mugi will get the 3rd for the team. 3 kills here for Newbee. So how much gold they get out of that? About 1,000 in terms of net worth. 8 minutes in. Let's switch over the net worth. Let's see what they're doing here. Top of the net worth is their mid of ASD. He's doing okay. He finally puts a couple of points in actually onto the Empower as well as the Shockwave. So skips RP altogether as he wasn't really being pressured too much, and as well as he's not putting pressure on the opponent's team, so he doesn't need it at the moment. He can just use the Empower to farm as well as the Shockwave. It actually goes into the Skewer too. So holding out on not getting the RP yet. I'm not surprised if he could just continue to farm, continue to find these levels without getting RP. Not a big issue. He doesn't have a Blink Dagger to get into the RP yet either. Ego getting a lot of space, getting a lot of time here. The pressure's been out over bottom. They finally have Ravage available here on Faith Beyond. We're getting a touch of lag here. I'm not sure if the players are getting it too because we're in lobby this time. Usually when I'm in lobby, I don't get much lag. You know, it's a big thing on Dota TV though. Ego trying to clean up this stack. Yeah, we're starting to lose sound. This is where we might reconnect. Since we're in lobby, we might have to reconnect. We'll see how long it lasts and if it goes away. Is over bottom. Faith Beyond moving forward, looking for Mugi and Faith. Also has Innocence here. Is it going away? That might be it. There it is. Okay, we're good. So again, just the farm here right now for EHOME is what's keeping this game close, keeping them with a little bit of a lead. They're trying for the Blink Dagger here on the Magnus. Troll farming right now into the Phase Boots. Now has Empower level 4 on him.
Unseen, not unseen.
And they start to rotate over bottom. They've got Innocence now here with Ego and Faith Beyond to try and get this tier 1.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Backs off with no creeps. First item, Vlad's for the Tide. Okay. Seen a little bit of a different build. At least for now, for the Tidehunter. And now the creeps here, they'll work on this tier 1.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And there it is, level 10 already for Magnus. Just so far ahead at the moment. And he's actually still got a skill point yet to use. No, he's gotten to the talent tree. Never mind. Just saw that, but they'll look over at Innocence. Sentry ward placed down. They won't fight on the side of EHOME. They'll let the Undying die. YC going into the Midas, so he's looking to maybe take this game a little bit later, hoping the team takes it a little bit later. Is that he'll hold back on what he's getting, maybe a Blink, maybe a BKB. I think also with this Midas, he's feeling out what the game is going to be like. If it's going to be a utility Enigma, where he'll go into the Blink BKB Enigma. Finally, the Blink Dagger picked up here for the Magnus. Malefice over top. That's going to be onto the Undying. They've also got Banana here with the Telekinesis and the Torrent hitting. Tian Ming's going to die. And now 7-1 in favor of Newbee. But again, the kills are misleading. It's still under 1,000 net worth lead for EHOME in the moment. And they buy smokes on the Shaman as well as the Undying. But that smoke's going to come into play with ASD now having the Blink Dagger and the RP available. Oh boy, Faith Beyond, Boat. We'll see if they Ravage coming into this, but the Black Hole's going to hit. Now they've got the Relocate coming in. Are they able to get the kill in time onto the Tidehunter? They will. They look over at TMing. They'll get themselves at least the second. Mugi locked in via the Serpent Wards. Ego trying to find something here, but finally the RP is going to be laid down on two. Tombstone dropped down by Innocence. They continue to come on over as they get the kill on a Mugi. They look over at SCCC. Ego in a lot of trouble, but Banana, he'll be spotted out. That's going to be 3 kills here for EHOME, losing Tidehunter and the Shadow Shaman. They don't actually end up blowing Ravage. They get the RP out. That'll lock down 2 of these heroes. They look back over at Faith. And it's 9-4. EHOME taking advantage in that fight, getting about 1,000 net worth in their favor. So again, the kill's a little misleading here, as Enigma finally finds his Midas, and he will go into the Blink Dagger. We'll see if that ends up being Blink BKB. That's usually the case. If you go Blink Dagger first, it's going to be Blink BKB. From other Enigmas, we usually see like Pipe and Guardian Greaves to come through, but that's not going to be the case here. Homie Missile, ASD. He's got to be careful. Torrent will hit onto the Troll. TPing in will be YC. As well as Banana, as the Fabled throwing at Faith Beyond, but he'll just taunt his way back. And are they going to smoke right? Go to the high ground, smoke, go back? They could definitely do so. Again, having Ravage. And RP up in 30 seconds. Maybe they want to wait a little bit. But they smoke up. ASD, he'll be nearby. They'll wrap around over on mid, but for right now, it's just Banana. Bottom is Mugi as well as Faith. They wrap all the way around. They don't find anything over mid. Faith Beyond not spotted at the moment, I think. And the tier 1 tower is going to go down as Ego grabs it. The TP over towards the shrine from Tian Ming, but he's still smoked so far. Bunch of pinks coming out as the rotates come out from Ego as well as Faith Beyond. Again, still looking with this Ravage, but over bottom, just TPing out is going to be Innocence, and now they'll look over towards top. Banana attempting to TP. Won't be able to get the stop there on that TP, and they won't find anybody. And they both get out. YC has TP, but hasn't left just yet.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Serpent Ward's placed down over towards top. They have RP again with the Ravage available.
Dire's middle
Black Hole up in 13
attack.
seconds.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's
the mid-tier
bottom
one.
tower is under attack.
Game kind of slowing out. A lot of big ults here. Both these teams relying on some pretty heavy cooldowns, at least to try and fight. At least for right now, EHOME's got everything ready. Showing the Sanjin Yasha, he's going into the BKB. Magnus now going for the Shadow Blade as he's got this Blink Dagger, as well as getting the Echo Saber. Tidehunter Vlad's 900 gold saved up. We'll see what Faith Beyond's on to next. Sitting behind the Enigma by about 700, but he's got the Midas. He's going into the BKB, so actually decides to go from the Blink Dagger into the BKB, which it will be the Blink BKB build. But just the BKB coming out first, as he's going to try and walk and find these black holes. Sometimes that's where we see Enigma's struggle, is they're trying to find their entry point, but without the Blink Dagger, they just don't find it. They try to walk in, they get the BKB off, but then everybody kind of splits up on EHOME, or, well, EHOME is the example here. everybody would split up on EHOME and he doesn't find the black hole he wants, because getting that BKB early without the blink dagger, you're just trying to find... Sometimes you see players get caught in trying to find the perfect black hole. And that opportunity doesn't present itself. Nice ward here from EHOME to spot SCCC as well as Banana crossing over. That might have also spotted the Wisp.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And they'll just go into Roche. So they don't find anybody again here with the smoke. They'll head over to Roshan. They'll throw down the Serpent Wards, keep Faith Beyond somewhere where he can get a Ravage off. Nobody rotating over here for Newbee. I don't want to come over, but Age is already picked up here for Ego. Dire get the Roche, and Troll gets the Aegis, and he will now be picking up a Blink Dagger before his BKB. So Blink on him, Blink on Magnus. No Blink for the Tidehunter yet as he's going in to finish the pipe for Faith Beyond. But Mugi still continuing to just farm at the moment. Sitting here 300 gold behind the mid Magnus, but a lot behind this Troll who's been given the benefit of Empower at times and also just the benefit of so much space. BKB is finally going to be finished off. We'll see if that even matters here for Mugi or if they're going to be overwhelmed by the side of EHOME. And there's the wing forward. Ego, for a moment, really looking to get a kill here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They're gonna lose this tier 2 if they don't start to move over soon. They've got Black Hole ready. They just don't have the BKB. They're really desperately trying to wait for it, but they're losing towers too quickly. Can the game turn on one Black Hole? Of course, the game is close enough for that to happen, but you don't want to lose control too much on your side of the map. And that's what's gonna happen if you start just letting these tier 2s fall that way.
Double damage.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
For YC, using that Midas to try and get this BKB. Banana, he's been spotted. Telekinesis comes out, but they've got the damage. Echo Saber with the double damage here for ASD, and the last shot comes in for Ego. Make it 9-5. Pushing him closer and closer to the BKB. And there it is. BKB finish for YC.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I don't know. If I'm Newbee, I don't want to give Ego this much space, but you're also forced into a position where you have to. Now that you've got the BKB on YC mate, maybe they can go for it. They've also got the BKB here on Mugi. He's going into the Maelstrom next. BKB for SCCC as well. So here it is. Here's the smoke, but the BKB picked up here by Troll. Everybody coming over towards bottom. They've got Ravage. They've got RP. Black Hole is available, as well as the boat and the call down with the relocate. We'll see how they go in. Courier coming over, pipe finished. Going forward right now for Ego. Sitting back a little bit. They really want to... This is the problem. You can't get Enigma in. He doesn't have the Blink Dagger, but they'll try for the Torrent. It's not going to land. Stun comes out, still holding the Aegis. It's available for about 45 more seconds. There's the Torrent. Oh, coming through. Serpent Ward's placed down inside the trees. Faith Beyond moving forward. He might look for the Ravage here, but now the tier 2 through backdoor protection.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
It's a tense moment that builds up with nothing happening. BKB next here for ASD as well. Everybody's just going to have BKB. That's what's going to happen. We're going to see 10-second BKBs and long fights.
Strength renewed, purpose with it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I want to see what Troll's going to go for here next. Sages should be about to expire on him. One kill that happens in the last 5 minutes, and I end up missing it looking at the Aegis expire. But Innocence goes down. SCCC gets the kill. 10-5, but still a 2,000 net worth lead here for EHOME. You've got Magnus working with Empower, as well as the Troll, just farming freely. He's going into the Basher next. Man. And the BKB finally finished here for the Magnus. He'll be going into the Bloodthorn Maelstrom here for Mugi, but they're falling behind. They're falling behind the Troll as well as the Magnus. Again, it's going to come down to like one huge fight with BKBs. Pick up Arcane Rune for ASD. And Ego wants his Empower as he's, you know, obviously entitled to. Faith Beyond, he's also going for the BKB. Both teams just trying to farm up at the moment. They're not really looking to fight. There was an attempt, a tension over bottom for a moment, where it looked like they were both ready to get in there, but nobody went. I was ready for that one. But Blink is finally picked up here for the Enigma, so they'll feel a little bit more confident getting the BKB off into the Blink black hole in a fight like this where Enigma was sitting over here. He'll be able to blink in this time around, so a lot more different of a situation to come through for Newbee when they're going to try and defend, but they've already lost their outer towers. Their tier 2s are gone. They'll try to wrap around the back.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They throw the X. Maybe they could force out the BKB, but the Halberd comes through. Now the X with the boat. BKB's going to be popped. They'll get the black hole on from Wacy. With the Ego in a lot of trouble, and he never gets the BKB off. BKB is going to be popped by SCCC as well as Mugi. And they pull back Faith Beyond. He's got Ravage. Troll doesn't have buyback. He'll just try to run. ASD looking for a moment to try and maybe RP. But they're lacking the Trolls, so they're really just trying to hold on to everything. There's the Blink with the Skewer. That's going to come out on it too. The Shockwave hits as well. Ravage onto a bunch here. Actually onto everybody. They'll get the kill on a Mugi. They look over at SCCC. BKB is going to be popped by ASD. A lot of damage coming out on Innocence. He's trying to run away. TMing. Stolen RP from Banana. That's out onto the Magnus, but still not enough. EHOME have already blown their load. They've got the shard, or not the shards. They've got the shackles out onto Faith. He's still not dead just yet with ASD trying to come in. They're back over to SCCC. Faith Beyond trying to work here. Banana by himself. Blink forward. Ether Shock. They'll get the kill on a Faith. So far it's just a 2-for-1. Now they'll look over at Banana. He's trying to get out of here. Skewer with the Shackle. And the kill. So ASD goes on the killing spree. 3 heroes die on the side of Newbee. They blow RP. They blow the Ravage as well as Serpent Wards. A little bit earlier. That wasn't inside the fight. But they didn't have the Troll, and they still were able to take out 3. It was something that they were looking at, maybe or maybe not committing to, because the Troll didn't have buyback. The Troll's not involved in the fight. Do you want to Ravage? Do you want to RP? Do we have the damage? They end up getting themselves 3, albeit 2 supports and Mugi, but that pushes Mugi back, and BKBs came out from the gyro as well as the Kunkka, so not awful for EHOME. So over to Roche again, Aegis Cheese here. Was just trying to age some Gouda, but EHOME come in to make sure that, well, that's not possible. RP actually comes out. BKB's going to be popped here by Mugi. They've got the Hex through. Well, let's see if it's going to be enough. They move forward on SCCC. He's also going to pop his BKB. Ego and ASD, they follow up with their own BKBs. YC, Black Hole comes out on 3! There's the call down with the kill on ASD as well as Innocence to look over at Ego. He's disarmed, trying to stay alive. Oh, man. Well, he's got the Aegis, so let's see if they can take him out one more time. Banana comes over, but he doesn't have telekinesis to blink away, avoiding the Turing. They'll find themselves TMing. And now 3 kills this way for EHOME, 2 supports and a core.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This is going to cost them,
Has fallen.
at least the tier 2. It's the BKB Blink that's been doing so much here for YC. Gets the Black Hole down again. Ravage is up for Faith Beyond, but he doesn't have the mana for it. Troll is unable to do anything there after the BKB had come off and he had been halberded. Halberded? Hit by halberd? Bearded?
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Halberded? So Innocence, he's going into the Glimmer Cape. Let's see if he's able to get that as this position 5 Undying, sitting bottom of the net worth. But you've got Tien Ming, 7,000 net worth, Blink, and an Aether Lens. We'll be going into the Yules next. Not bad for these supports. Let's take a look at the supports for Newbee. Got Wisp with the mech, going into the Guardian Greaves. And then Rubik, he's got Aether Lens just above the Undying. Oh, blink forward. There's the Hex. Eagle moving forward. You don't have the Halberd for this, for me this time, but Skewer comes out to get the kill on a Banana. And now the relocate in. Mugi. Let's see what he's even able to attempt. The Tombstone is down. The bow comes out. The X as well as the Torrent. That's going to hit on the Innocence. He'll end up dying here. So it will be a 1-for-1. Oh, stopping the TP. A lot of trouble here for SCCC. But the Torrent lands on 3. Oh, Shockwave just gets him. Whew. Couldn't let that one just whimsy on away. Mugi and Faith back down towards bottom. Got the Kunkka for 50 seconds. They're going to push into the high ground. YC has the BKB, has the Blink, has Black Hole ready. There's the Blink, there's the Black Hole, doesn't get the BKB off. The Ravage is going to follow this up. Now the BKB comes out, but the RP is going to follow that up. That's going to hit on the 2 of these heroes. As Faith Beyond has already blown the Ravage. Troll in a lot of trouble. The damage is just there. He destroys Ego and ASD. YC gets both kills. They look over at Tide. He's been broken as the Silver Edge is here on Amugi. 4 dead on the side of EHOME. All of a sudden, it is 4 dead. Look at that damage. Top damage here for the Enigma. They were trying to push into the high ground, but now bottom is pushing in. They're pushing down mid. Nobody up. RP down. Ravage down. Newbee looking to take a game here off EHOME. First game back for Mugi. There goes the tier 3. They're the first to get a high ground tower. Telekinesis comes through on Innocence. He's dead. And that's a Setarax.
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
So all of a sudden, Newbee with a 5,000 net worth lead here. It was about 80% overall, but that goes back into the favor of Newbee. And looking for it. The stun comes out. They'll also find the boat. Hitting away at this gyro will beat Eagle, but it's not enough. Faith is able to keep him alive as Triple C is here. Banana ends up dying to ASD, who's moving forward. He doesn't have RP at the moment, but they've got the X. The BKB is going to be popped. Now he'll look over at Faith. The Shockwave will get the kill. 2 supports dead on the side of Newbee. Now they look over at Triple C, who will use the BKB to try and get out of here. Oh, the last second bash! Oh no! S-Triple-C in so much trouble! Eagle gets the kill! Oh no! The last second bash! You thought you were out of there! Back and forth we go! EHOME will now be the ones looking to try and find themselves a tier 3 and possibly a set of racks. They force the buyback on to Faith.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
There's the melee
Radiant's
racks.
middle barracks has fallen.
Got Ravage. They've got RP if they're not too careful. Telekinesis. The Blink Away. Blink Away also coming out from AST, but they've got Faith Beyond them ready with the Ravages. They come in too deep. They'll just get hit with the Ravage. And there's the turnaround immediately from ASD as well as Faith Beyond.
Regeneration. Death axe.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So, 20-14, the game back to even. Look at that. Everything back to even. And just about even on the Dota Plus, too.
Where's my pension?
Oh, BKB, Black Hole. Onto the Troll as well as the Torrent. Oh, no. Hit for 80. 600 away from that buyback. 80 seconds without the Troll. Now they got a hold with Ravage, RP, and 2 supports. Oh, boy. Blink, Tian Ming. I see. I don't know if either of them spotted each other. But 47 seconds now until the Troll is back up.
Middle barracks are under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Newbee's got himself the BKB. He's also got the Silver Edge. Got Faith here at level 20. The nice health regen talent. Can we please see a Desolator on the Wisp as well as attack tethered allies targets? I know it is all bad. Smoke? 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 There it is. So EHOME looking to smoke. Smoke and a pancake. Bong and a blitz. Push back up in a minute 42, so the next fight will maybe decide Roche, maybe decide the game, depending on the buybacks. BKB's looking like 7 seconds there, 6 seconds there, 7 seconds. No. Mario looking at 7 seconds there. Ooh, 6 seconds and 6 as well as 6. So a lot of low duration BKBs. $2,000 net worth lead here for Newbee. Going for the Abyssal Blade onto the Troll. Did they end up using that smoke? No, they didn't. Not yet. They are grouping up like they do want to smoke, as is Newbee. They've got a smoke here on Banana. Waste away here, just continuing to farm. Faith Beyond cleaning up over at bottom. He's got the gem. He'll TP over back towards the shrine, which is literally like 5 feet away. Walk towards his team with the smoke yet to be used. Roche is up in 5 seconds, so they're starting to group here. And not even going to use the smoke. They actually just... Ooh, Astral C. Not sure if they had that sentry showing EHOME coming in, but now finally the smoke comes out. Top is Mugi here with the... Oh, man. Call down shows him. Oh, no! Tian Ming with the Serpent Wards. That's unfortunate. They literally just turned around. And now, smoke for Newbee. Question is, do they go to Roche or do they go in to fight? They check it out. It is there. Now onto the high ground, Tian Ming. He'll break the smoke. He's actually invis here with the Shadow Amulet. Now the Sentry Ward gets placed down. Torrent won't hit, but they'll get the kill. RP onto almost everybody. The Black Hole follows it up. Oh, baby, that's the team fight there for Newbee as they take out Magnus and ASD. They've got the X. There's the Ravage. That follows it up onto all 5 heroes on the side of Newbee. Banana's the only one dead. They'll buy back on Tian Ming. They've got the buyback onto the Troll. They'll use it on Magnus. Faith Beyond already dead. He'll immediately buy back, as will the Troll. It was a 4-for-1 with 3 buybacks coming in for EHOME. Oh, man. They thought they had it with the RP. Thought it was enough. Enigma now has Black Hole again. He has the Refresher Orb. Can they even come into this after all the buybacks? Oh, they'll find Innocence. The Tombstone dropped on Death. Give me the extra gold. Show me the money. 13,000 net worth lead here for Newbee. On the resurgence from Mugi. Nothing here for EHOME. They don't have RP. They don't have Ravage. Oh, boy. Hex comes out, trying to buy some time here. That won't land. Ego thinking about going in. The call down comes out as well as the only missile on a Faith Beyond. Just trying to check the Roche going in. Age is going to be picked up by Mugi. The Black Hole comes out once again. That's going to be on the Troll. He's gone. 2 minutes. Now you look over at the Magnus. He's gone. This is just the game. GG is called. Newbee with the comeback from Mugi. Take game 1. Wow. That's a way to make a statement there from Newbee. Beating the minor qualifying EHOME, that is a way to make a statement. $30-15, YC with just the ultimate black holes in those fights. The ults were so good from both teams, but YC with the timing, with the refresher orb, the black holes to win this game. 10, 2, and 17 here for Mugi. 10, 3, and 10 for SCCC. 4, 1, and 15 for YC. Oh, man. And 3, 3, 2, 2 here for Faith. Just had to point that out. But the damage, that's 22,000 here for YC. 36,000 damage here for Mugi. It felt like the troll just never had a chance. If he wasn't using BKB, he was disarmed, halberded, and just, oh man, what great fights coming in from Newbee to end that game. And they take game 1. We'll see if it's just a fluke, or if they can go in to game 2 and close out the series against the minor qualifying team of EHOME. They just qualified with Keen Gaming for the PGL minor. And this could be a turnaround that Newbee needed to look fresh again. Maybe the sitting was good for Mugi. If they win, too, if they win this series, they're automatically in the upper bracket final. All of LGD games, all the LGD series are forfeits. So their next opponent wouldn't have been LGD. So they automatically make it to the upper bracket final if they win this series. So we'll be back with that. I'm your caster, Bkop, at Bkop92 on Twitter. Follow me to know when I'm casting on both Twitter and Twitch. I cast all the time. We'll be back in just a moment. See you in a second.